Hello, second grade. Today we're going to be talking about a new poem this week. It's called The Eagle. But before we start learning the poem and what the words are and what they mean, I want to go over what the poem means. Okay, so this week we're going to be taking a look at this eagle. And this eagle is he's very confident in himself, right? And we're going to be talking about the story, or the poem is going to be talking about this eagle who is very mighty, but because he thinks he's very mighty, he ends up falling, right? So we're going to be talking about pride this week. We're going to be talking about the good kind of pride, and then we're going to be talking about the bad kind of pride, okay? So the eagle in the poem is overly confident in himself. He thinks way too much of himself that he ends up falling. But I also want to talk about this week about the good kind of pride and being proud of yourself, right? Because that's always good. And the good kind of pride, we need to remember that we need to be proud of ourselves and who we are, right? We need to be okay with the way God made us, right? Because God made the way you are. And so we're going to be talking about taking pride in oneself, meaning being completely okay with being yourself. I know sometimes we can look at other people and say, oh, I wish I was like that, or I wish I could do this like this other person. But this week we're going to talk about how it is good that you are you, okay? Everything about you. So let us begin. So this poem is called The Eagle by Alfred Lord Tennyson, okay? You say that with me. The Eagle by Alfred Lord Tennyson. Alfred Lord Tennyson. The Eagle by Alfred Lord Tennyson. Good. So I'm going to read it once, and then I will read it again with the hand motions, okay? That's all I'm going to do today. And then tomorrow I will teach you, we'll go over the hand motions. We'll teach you the first part. And then by Tuesday, you'll know the second part. And then you'll have Wednesday, Thursday, Friday to practice your whole poem, just memorizing it. It's not long. Okay. The Eagle by Alfred Lord Tennyson. He clasps the crag with crooked hands, close to the sun in lonely lands. Ringed with the assured world he stands. The wrinkled sea beneath him crawls. He watches from his mountain walls, and like a thunderbolt he falls. Okay, so I'm gonna go over this really quick and then we'll be done. This is the last thing I'll do for the video. So we're learning about this eagle, and it says he clasps the crag. He clasps the crag. And now what does that mean? Right? What does that mean? And it says he clasps the crag. So he is the eagle, right? That we're talking about. And clasps is like grabbing, it's like clasping, grabbing something. But I clasped it. It was in my hand and I clasped it. So it's not like a gentle taking, it's an abrupt. Oh, it's an abrupt taking, right? I clasped it. He clasped. In other words, he didn't ask for permission, he just talked. And it's a forceful. It's not a gentle. He didn't he clasped it. Okay? So he clasped. So it's going to be he clasped the crag. What is a crag? A crag is a little, it's like a piece of rock, or it's like a piece of rock. That let me see if I can find a picture for you. But it really just means rock. Let's see this. It's just a rock. He clasped the crag with crooked hands. Okay, I'll just show you one. Okay. So a crag, let's see if you can just see it through here. Can you see that? No, you cannot see that. So I am going to share my screen with you, so that way you can see it. Okay, here we go. So this is the crag. This is just a little picture of a crag. It's a rock. It's the side of a rock. So it's a crag. It's a rock. It's a mountain, right? It's a piece of rock. So it would be probably something over here, right? Or in here, or in here. It's a rock. It's a mountain. But the point is, it's just a rock, right? A crag is a rock. The side of a mountain, the side of the mountain has rocks, right? So he clasped the crag with crooked hands. This is straight hands, straight. Crooked. You know how like eagles have their claws? They're not straight, they're crooked. Can you show me crooked hands? Good. He clasped he clasped the crag with crooked hands close to the sun in lonely lands. Ring it with the assured world he stands. So, again, we're talking about this eagle who clasps the crag, which is a rock or part of the mountain, but it's still a rock, with crooked hands, or they're not straight, they're kind of bended like that. Close to the sun in lonely lands, ringed with the assured world he stands. So we'll talk a little bit about what that means tomorrow. But I want you to read over the poem maybe once or twice. Okay, I just want you to read it, get familiar with the language, and then I want you to start coloring the picture of the poem. Okay, so that is all for today. I hope your weekend went well. I am praying for you all, and I will talk to you tomorrow. God bless. Totus tuus, Maria.